Hello. So here we have one of the songs that we are going to try to do with the ice cream chords, but we're going to jumble them up. It's going to start this almost the same way. C, A minor, but instead of going F G, we're going to go G F. So we got our C chord for one measure, which is pointer finger on the second string first fret. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get the A minor, the middle finger on the third string second fret to get an A minor chord. One measure, 4 times. We're going to switch to the G. Pinky or ring finger, whichever one you like better. I like the pinky for our purposes. You'll see why in a minute. G, one measure, and then F. The reason why I like the pinky for the G is because I can have all my other 3 fingers ready above the strings. You might be able to see I'm not touching the strings, I'm just keeping them above the strings, so when I need that F chord, I can just lower the string, lift up the pinky that I don't need, excuse me, and go to the F. So I got C, one measure, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 1, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, and F, 2, 3, 4. We're going to play that sequence, that chord progression twice, and that will give us the verse of our song. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the next section we got to worry about is the pre-chorus, and it's kind of comprised of 2 parts which are actually kind of played the same. This one only will require you to play a C and an F chord, so it's a good place to try to practice switching that. We're going to play 1 measure of C, 1 measure of F. 1, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do that one more time. So we got C, F, C, F, again C, back to F, and now we're going to stay on the C for 2 measure. C, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's our pre-chorus. Once again, C, F. Notice how my pointer finger stays on the same spot all the time. C, this doesn't move. F, C, F. Then we got C again, and stay on the C. The last section we have to worry about for this song is going to be the chorus, and that one's going to go F, 1 measure of F, 1 measure of G, 2 measures of C, and we're going to do that twice. Here it is, F, 2, 3, 4, G. Notice how I kept my pinky above the fretboard, and C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, C, as I was trying to say that in between all the chords. Notice how I keep my fingers here ready for whatever chord I need. I got my F, the middle finger and ring finger ready to land on the strings to give me an F, and I got the pinky right above the first string to give me a G. So I got F, 2, 3, 4, G, 2. You see my F is already ready. I'm just going to lower the C first, 2 measures, and then the F again, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to talk about the bass part for this song because this one's a little trickier than what we did until now, because we're play the C chord, but we're going to mix the C chord with something else to decorate it a little bit, make it a little more interesting. Our C chord on the bass, and I'm going to show you how to practice this on guitar first, and then I will show you how to do this on the bass guitar. Remember, we're treating basically the guitar as if the bass is the 4 thick strings of a guitar. It's the same thing, they just are bigger and thicker and heavier. But so we got our bass here, this note right here on the 5th string, 3rd fret. And usually for a C chord we would do this for 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can do it with your fingers. I tend to play like this when I play bass. Or with 2 fingers walking. 2, 3, 4. However you decide to do it, even with the thumb might work really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what you're going to do this time, you're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4. Or actually, better yet, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how I jumped around a little bit here. I have C on the 5th string, 3rd fret. 1, 2. I go up to the 6th string, 3rd fret, 1 time, and come back to the C note on the 5th string, 3rd fret. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 for the C chord. The A minor is going to look like this. I'm going to start actually on the 5th string, sorry, 6th string, the thickest one, the big thick string at the 5th fret. I'm going to lift my finger up and play that 6th string open and back to the 5th string, 6th string, 5th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the G chord, I'm going to do this. This can be a little trickier if you want to use your pinky instead of your ring, or use 2 fingers to help you press that note. This might that would be a good thing. If you try to do it with 1 finger, it could be a little bit too much work, too much shifting around. But I'm going to play the G note here on the 6th string, 3rd fret twice. 1, 2. Then I'm going to go here, 5th string, 5th fret 1 time, and back to my G note at the 6th string, 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3, 4. And last but not least is the F chord, which is going to be the same as what we did on the G. Only thing is we're going to move that over here on the 1st fret and 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we got 6th string, 1st fret, 1, 2, 5th string, 3rd fret, 6th string, 1st fret. Altogether, that verse looks like this. C, A minor pattern, G pattern, and F pattern. Then we can apply the same patterns to the other sections of the song. There's my F, G, C. And there you have it. Okay, so here's the part, the bass guitar part played on an actual bass guitar. This is the guitar you guys will be playing this on in class. Again, notice how the thick strings are bare. The sound is a lot lower and deeper. And I'm treating this as the thick string of a guitar. and as if I'm just missing the 2 strings at the bottom here. Oh. So I got my C pattern, which is, if you want to play it with the thumb, that works. To the A minor pattern, to the G pattern. Notice how the frets here are spaced out a lot more, so as a result you really have to kind of stretch your fingers a little bit or actually move them. I'm going back, and then the F pattern. So the whole pattern for the verse on our song is our pattern for the pre-chorus is C and F, C, F, C, F, C, our pattern for the chorus will be F, G, and C. And there you have it on the bass.